Hello, hello, friends. Laura Whitfield here, your independent Scentsy consultant with Laura's Aroma Retreat. And I'm finally diving into my empties tonight. You guys, oh my Lord, the weeks have been chaos. They have just been chaos. I have no better explanation for you than it's just been crazy. I feel like I'm running like a chicken with my head cut off. And I am anxiously counting down the days until my kids can be on summer break. And, well, it's not... Excuse me. Well, it means a different kind of not break for me. It's a better break than what I'm getting now. So I will take it. So, but before we dive into my empties, I got a new bestie today. I'm sure you know. So I've already unboxed him because I did unbox him in my community earlier today. But I got my Ewok Lano. You guys. So the neighbor kitty corner let their puppy out. And she knows, like every time this puppy goes out, she knows. And she has to go out in the yard and she has to bark at it like it's going to get her or something. It's like this little silver something. I don't know what he is. Or she. I don't know what it is. But anyway, so she's being a nutball this week because they just got the puppy this week. So I'm hoping at some point she will adjust to said kitty corner puppy. But thus far we have not. So... But anywho, he is the cutest, softest gosh darn thing. He is officially my favorite buddy we have ever done. So this is Wicket, right? Okay, if you are a fellow Star Wars enthusiast, junkie, addict, nerd, whatever it is that you want to call me, I am all of the above. This is Wicket. So he is soft. He is so super stinking soft. And I did order three of him. It's the only thing that I got from the Star Wars collection this time around. I'm toying with the idea of the Boba Fett, okay? And I know you're probably shocked that I did not automatically order Boba Fett to have the entire Star Wars collection, but he wasn't one of my favorites. He's not one of James's favorites. I don't know that I have to have him, but I had to have me some Ewoks. So, and of course you guys know my littles, right? They're going to straight up hijack the Ewok the minute that they see him. So I got a couple extra Ewoks so I could keep one solely as my Ewok. Okay? I needed to have him in my life. So anyways, he's gonna hang out with us tonight. While we're I almost want to do kind of like what oh my gosh, I can't think straight today. I don't know. I wish like I had a way to like display him or hang him out or whatever, because he's just the cutest gosh darn thing. But I think he is going to kind of get in the way, so I guess I will set him off to the side. Scooch the basket over. It's bad, you guys. It's bad. The basket's overflowing. I've got overflow over here, so we're gonna scooch that a little bit forward, and we'll start with my stack over here. And there is no organization to this whatsoever. I do have a fragrance flower. This was in Vanilla Bean Buttercream. I had this in my downstairs bathroom. Going with the Vanilla Bean Buttercream pods that I had going. I had set this out when I did my open house. So we're 3 months into the catalog. So a little over 3 months is what I got out of this particular flower. It probably would have gone longer, except for the fact that my kids had nudged it up against the raw drywall. So, that being said, the raw drywall that I still I've not completed that bathroom project. Now that it is getting nice out, I cleaned out my garage, and it got a lot of things like moved and organized, thrown away. 2 garbage cans full of crap that I just threw away. And now I can start being outside and kind of utilizing that space and getting some of these projects that I have basically just shoved as far on the back burner as I possibly could over winter because I didn't want to be out there working on things, right? And my brother is going to help me finish up doing the mudding in that. Like, it's got its first coat of mud in there, but it needs a couple more coats, and then I can do the sanding and the painting and finally finish that godforsaken bathroom. So many projects this summer. So many. I'm not going to accomplish them all. It's literally impossible, right? Like, I have a jungle going in my front yard. And my backyard, honestly, because I really, like, my goal this weekend is to mow the yard. So because we're on an acre, though, it does take a good chunk of the day to do, like, picking up the backyard, like putting away all the toys, cutting the grass, doing the trim. Like, it's a whole day project kind of thing. So, you know, and there's only so many hours a day, and I'm only one person, and I do what I can do, and the rest of it will eventually get done little by little is my plan. So, but the weather being nicer now really opens up a whole lot of opportunities for me that I haven't had because I wasn't going to stand out there and freeze my tushy off. So that's all there is to it. But so yeah, they pushed this up against the raw drywall. So that was extremely super absorbent. I will tell you this though, as a credit to our oil, okay, it evaporated so that I do not have a permanent oil stain in the spot on the drywall that they did shove this against. So I wouldn't like rub it on your clothes or your body or anything like that. But it's not like got the permanent oil spot on my bathroom wall. So I'm glad with that because that would be tricky to paint over. But that was vanilla bean buttercream. So that guy is done. And we'll just dive into some bars. I'm going to lower the stack as we go. I've got wax and non-wax. We're just going to do a hodgepodge. So pull my little recycle box over here. Let's start out here with the Father's Day bars. Okay. Right on top. These, you guys, they're available right now. They are bangerang. Hands down. Absolutely love these. I'm sure it's not a shocker to you, though, that Desert Rock and Citron is by far my favorite of the two. So this is a wonderful, manly fragrance. I wish this had come in pods. I was really kind of sad to see that the Father's Day collection and even the Mother's Day collection, right? Like we scaled that back. So what Scentsy is doing this catalog season is trying to get more focused in on the products that are actually selling and are actually super popular and kind of cutting out some of the extra fluff so that they can put more effort and organization into what we do best, right? So that's wax and warmers. And this is a home run. This is an absolute home run. We do not have nearly enough manly fragrances, in my personal opinion. I actually ordered 2 additional bars of this today. And Leia, no, bedtime. And this will 100% hands down go in my club. I love this bar. It did so great in my master. These are the kind of fragrances that I love to have in my bedroom, particularly. Just blew me out of the water so good. High Mountain Lake. This, it's fresh, it's clean, it does have a little manly hint to it, but I think it's really super universal. I like fresh scents. Like, I like this. It's not club worthy for me, but it's really good. I would definitely be something that I would get again, a few more bars. It's just nice. It's fresh and clean. It did really good in this space right here. Not a disappointment at all, but you guys see my melting basket all the darn time. And you know that it's like fresh and clean is not where I lean the majority of the time, right? Like, it's good, but it's not my favorite. So, okay. Bubblegum. Bet you can't guess who picked that one. So this is Haley's bar. Hands down. She wanted it in her room. So bubblegum was in the girls' room. There should be 2 bars of Tinkerbell. Oh, there it is. Okay. Tinkerbell Sweet and Sassy. I'm bummed, you guys. I'm bummed. And I don't know if I'm the odd person out. Okay. It smells so freaking good on cold. so good. It has got this fruity, zesty, fun playfulness to it. And when I got it in my warmers, I got a soap note. I pick up soap notes sometimes though, because I'm super sensitive to it in fragrances that other people are like, what do you mean a soap note? I don't get anything soapy about it. I got soap. I have a couple more bars of this. I'm going to try it one more time. But I got a soap note. I don't get it here, but god darn it, I got it in my warmers. And I was on the phone with my girlfriend. I'm like, my house smells like soap. Why does my house smell like soap? And I'm like, it's Tinkerbell. Tinkerbell is making my house soapy. I don't know why, because there's literally like nothing that should smell like soap in it, but it did. So to me, anyways, it did. We've got, shocker, Dumbo Circus Parade. This bar just never gets old, you guys. Like, this bar never gets old. I don't care how, like, it's going on 3 years now. 3 years. I have been warming this bar on nearly a monthly basis. There's been a couple months where I shied away from it, but like, I never will get bored with this fragrance. Never. I did a bar of graham cracker crunch in the kitchen. I just love it. It's just peanut butter cookies. It's peanut butter cookies to me. So good. I dipped into my stash for my master one of the days. It's recently because it's not in the bottom of the bucket. And I did pull out one of my bars in my stash of Slay All Day. Now, I know that this is completely 100% not seasonally appropriate, because it's like this kind of cool minty fragrance with this tiny little itsy weensy bit of pine. But it's so good. This month's scent of the month, Aloha Orchid. Not my jam. There's plumeria in this. So I really get the floral super strong in this. Plumeria is like, and at first I couldn't put my finger on what it was. I'm like, it smells like something else, something similar, like not a dead ringer for it, but something super similar to something we've had in the past, and I don't like it then. And then it dawned on me, it's Plumeria Peach. It's just missing the peach part, but I didn't like the Plumeria or the peach, so this bar is a dud for me. Did a bar of banana nut bread. Staple. Yeah, it's a staple. So I had no weird, well, I guess it's probably not a weird thought, right? You know, like I'm running my tail off with this year-end stuff, right? So Haley had an after school thing that we had to go to because she's in title, what they call title. So it's like extra assistance for her because she learns differently. You guys have all heard me say, because she's got sensory processing, right? And she struggles really hard to do the multitasking, right? So she needs extra help. So it's the extra help within the school. But they had I don't want to say it was a program. It wasn't exactly a meeting, kind of a meeting thing for the title kids this week, where, you know, we went over information about how critical it is for, especially like all children, but really critically for our children who have that extra, like, kind of like a learning disability, but not so severe that, you know, they feel that she needs an IEP, right? So, you know, she has this learning disability, but how critical it is to, Leia, do at least 15 minutes a day over summer to keep kids' minds active and engaged and not let academics fall completely off the map during the summer months. So statistically speaking, kids lose over summer an average of 2 months worth of knowledge, which for children like Haley, who are already considered technically behind, to have her start the next school year even further behind by not doing it, is not a good way to set her up for success going into the next grade. So they had us do this meeting. They had some activities for our kids. They got popsicles. They got Leia, You're not going back outside. I don't know, whatever. And then they had some resources for the parents, structured resources for the parents. So like a workbook, that, what's it called? The Summer Bridge program. I think you can look it up on Google or whatever. So I think it's called Summer Bridge. And it's, a workbook, but it's a small workbook, right? And each day there's either one worksheet or a 15-minute activity to keep kids engaged and their brains active, and it's set up by grade level. So we did that. Haley woke up the other day, said her throat still hurt. She tested for strep again. So she still hasn't kicked the strep because we're one of the lucky winners of this extremely resistant strain of strep in our house. It's really just Haley, right? Like, I haven't gotten it. Nuggie didn't get it. Nobody else who's come in contact with her. And I have bonus kids, right? Like me and my mom tribe, my girlfriends, we pass kids around all the time, right? Like, we're always passing the kids around. So it's really just Haley who's got it. So we had to go back to the doctor, get that done. We had Elena's Mother's Day program today. Oh, be still my little heart. She was so cute singing their little songs. And they have them fill out, tell me about your mom, and what's your favorite thing to do with your mom, play with me, what makes your mom happy, giving me kisses. And like, it was, where's your mom's favorite place to shop? Target. I'm like, there was something she got wrong though. Okay. What's your mom's favorite drink? She put orange juice. Like, she's never seen me drink a glass of orange juice because I don't drink orange juice at all because it upsets my stomach. I can't do orange juice. It's coffee. It's shame. I have apparently failed my child somewhere for her to not list coffee as my favorite drink. So we'll be working on that for the next one. But, then we have the field trip tomorrow. So like, it's just go. I can't keep up. So, okay. Light Side of the Force scent pack is my new bestie. Lex went to the library because she's got finals this weekend for her classes. So she was at the library studying and, doing whatever. And she came home and I'm like, I got a new bestie. And she's like, Mom. I'm like, he's so cute. Look, seriously, look at his little buck teeth. I can't. You guys, I can't get over him. I love him. Oh, I love him. He's so perfect. Sorry. Oh, it's a thing. In honor of Star Wars Day, no surprise here, right? May the 4th. I was rocking out some Light Side. There's probably 2 bars, maybe, somewhere. I don't know. Light Side of the Force. Is there? Like, I thought there was 2. Maybe there wasn't. No, because the other bar had Yoda on the front. I wonder if one of the kids stole it. Or maybe I just lost it. It fell off a table somewhere. Who knows? But Light Side of the Force, currently available in my club. Will stay there forever and ever. It smells so freaking good. So good. Did a bar of cutie pie cupcake in the kitchen. So, orange and vanilla cake. Just, ugh. Again, I will never, ever, ever get enough of that bar. And with Bring Back My Bar coming, you guys, oh, I'm so excited. I'm excited about Bring Back My Bar. As consultants, we get early access this upcoming Monday to sniff all the good things, but you know what that means, right? My least favorite biannual thing where I really have to take a serious look at my club, okay? I was on team call on Wednesday. My particular, like, my upline or whatever, right? So, like, my superstar director, we do Wednesday night power hours, right? And really, like, we do talk about, work things. What are you working on? What questions do you have? But like, we've built really good friendships through this. And so we're talking and they had me disclose how many items are in my club. I think it was like 36 and 1 and like 54 in the quarterly. I don't remember. I could pull it back up, but I'm not gonna. But I made a lot of people feel really not guilty about their own clubs, because some of them were being like, "Oh my gosh, it's $50," and I'm like, we're not gonna talk about mine. Like, I was making a joke, and then my girlfriend was like, "Oh, no, pull up your clubs, come on, give us the item count, we need to know." So like, they stopped feeling so guilty about their wax addiction when mine basically just, but I know we've already talked about, oh, that's in my club, and that's in my club, and that's in my club, like, so we're gonna have to make some decisions here, people. We are going to have to make some decisions. And if you are in my community where I will go live, I'm going to need your help or your moral support. One or the other. Did a bar of vanilla bean buttercream. I don't tend to melt vanilla bean buttercream solo often. There's so many things that have, you know me, I like layers, I like depth, I like unique, but sometimes you just need a good old classic. I do vanilla bean buttercream and a lot of other things, right? Like my fragrance flower, my pods. I love vanilla bean buttercream in the pods. I don't know, I was feeling it that day. Flying bars. 2 bars of fluffy fleece. I don't remember what mood I was in. I think it was one of the days, like we've been doing like 70, 80 degree days. And then we had like a dip where it was like 50 for 3 days. I was like, what the? Sorry. Where did that come from? But it was, I think it was the day that it was kind of like chilly and we were stuck in the house and it was raining and cold. And I was like, I just want to feel cozy on the inside. So fluffy fleece, again, club. No, that's not leaving. It's not on my chopping block. It will never be on my chopping block. Bar of Just Breathe. One of my favorite bars when I'm feeling under the weather. And if you have watched any of my prior 2 videos, especially the last one, you know that I was one of those lucky lottery winners to come home from the cruise with COVID. But it really, like, I truly thought I just had a sinus infection. I really thought I was just getting my sinus infection from going from beautiful and tropical and warm to snowing when I got back. So I did throw a bar of Just Breathe in there thinking it would clear my sinuses, which it did to a certain extent. And then I woke up one morning and was like, I can't smell clean breeze, right? Like I was supposed to be doing a home party that day and was packing prizes, and I picked up Clean Breeze and I was like, oh, no. And immediately called my girlfriend and I was like, can you porch drop me a home test? And she's like, oh no. So like the minute I couldn't smell, I knew. I was like, God dang it. So I had to call, you know, my girlfriend who was doing it was really just like, we wanted to get together. I mean, we've known each other online for like 2 years. She's about 2.5 hours from me. And we had made this plan like 2 months in advance, got all of her girlfriends together, everything. And I got wax all over my shirt. And I had to call her and go, oh my God, I've got COVID. I can't smell. Fortunately, it was exceptionally short-lived. So, I only lost my smell completely for about 2 days, and that was it, that it came right back. And I was like, because trust me, I was like, every day, I was like, oh my God, I can smell again. Like, I was so scared. I was so scared. Like, please, no. Because when I got it the first time, you know, well over a year ago, I lost my sense of smell for like 2 weeks and I was devastated, right? Like completely devastated. But 48 hours, I survived. It's okay. That's where Just Breathe came in. Magnolia Linen. I had a couple of cubes. I made samples for this home party. I was putting them in the goodie bags. Magnolia Linen is not my jam. You only need like half a cube in a mini warmer and it will fill your whole house. Like if you want to talk powerhouse fragrances, this guy will knock your dang socks off. But you really have to like floral. You have to like floral to get by magnolia linen. It's a thing. Finally finished out a body wash in sandalwood tangerine. This we do have in the wax. This is a wax I need to give a second shot. This was part of last year's Father's Day collection, which is why I have it in the body wash. It's not available in the body wash now. I love this fragrance. It's such a good fragrance. Like I thoroughly have enjoyed it in the body wash. I have it in their fragrance mist. I love this. When I tried it in wax the first time though, it was so stinking light for me that it wasn't enough to impress me, but like I love it in all the other things. So I may give that wax one more shot and see if maybe it was a fluke. Maybe I put it in the wrong type of room. Because this is bangering. I love this fragrance. Finished out a bottle of Counter Clean and Winterberry Apple Tea. So I am starting... I'm finally starting to finish the random open bottles of Counter Clean that are all over my dang house. So with me being gone, like when we were gone over Christmas, when I was gone for World Tour, I was gone again, obviously, for the cruise. Like my mom has been here. But she has a bad habit of just opening new bottles of Counter Clean. And although I've helped this problem, right? I have helped this problem because like I had borrow bags, right? And I had retired scents and they're like, okay, I've got this much in there. I'm just going to use it up and finish it. So I have random bottle there. I have whatever bottle I opened. I had whatever bottle my mom opened while she was here. I had bottles that I had taken on my travels with me. I'm starting to get through them. So Winterberry Apple Tea is finally done. I admittedly do have a couple more bottles in my stash. I use this one sparingly. This is a prized hang on to it product for me because it is one of my favorite fragrances and I don't feel like it's just winter based. It is an all year round fragrance. So, okay. Pods. These were in my downstairs bathroom because I had to look at it and remember. So right now I do have Sunkissed Citrus in that downstairs bathroom. But I have made a pact with myself. And given today's flash sale, right? I think I did very well. I did not order. I only ordered 2 pods. I was going to say I didn't order pods, but I lie. I have made it a thing where I have to use the pods that I have hoarded from flash sales before I can allow myself to re-hoard new pods from flash sales. Okay. So I have quite the stash of blueberry cheesecake. These are virtually completely dead. And I did put them in my downstairs bathroom. Okay. The other pods that I have are sugar strawberry, pink haze, vanilla mint. But I have like a bucket of like 5 cents because every time they would pop up, I would order like 6 to 10 more. And I'd be like, I can't get them again. So I've been hoarding pods for a long time, you guys. So it is my mission to put a dent in that bucket this year. I have to start using the pods that I buy. I can't just continuously hoard them. Okay. 2 things for my trip. Travel twists. This is my first review with you guys on a completely used travel twist. All right. Let's talk about this Go-Go Mango twist. Okay. Go-Go Mango. This thing is freaking phenomenal. Oh my word. Okay. What I did with this. Oh, now that I've closed, it has scent pack. It's not dead. It's not dead. Okay. I'll put that back in the thing, but let's talk about this for a second. So when I'm going places, when I'm traveling, what I have done in the past always is I keep a scent pack in our suitcases, right? So like I've always kept the scent packs in my suitcase and the kids' suitcase, like when we're traveling and when we're not, so that the suitcase stays fresh and smelling good and all the things. This time around for the cruise, I threw this travel twist in with my clothes. Okay, threw this into my suitcase. When we got into the stateroom and I opened up my suitcase, it filled the entire room with the scent of Go-Go Mango. It was the best freaking thing that I have ever experienced in terms of traveling and keeping your clothes fresh. It was so good. And I also put it into the cabinet and my clothes kept smelling like Go-Go Mango. Like my clothes absorbed the smell of Go-Go Mango. It was phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. Powerhouse performer of a travel twist. And I just assumed it was going to be dead because like I left it open, like completely open, wide open for a week. You know, when I threw this in there, now that I'm thinking about it, thinking it was dead, was when I was unpacking before I realized I lost my scent. No wonder I thought it was dead. It's not dead. It still works. It's going back in my suitcase in my closet. So, Go-Go Mango. Seriously, take this buddy with you on your travels. Stick it in your suitcase. You will thank me for this later. It's so good. The other one that I have is Vanilla Bean Buttercream. This one came out of my purse. This guy's dead. He's been in there for months. Like, I think this was the first travel twist, honestly, that I put in my purse. And it's gone. Like I told you, see, like I like Vanilla Bean Buttercream and all kinds of other stuff. But I don't know. I just don't tend to reach for it in wax. But I love Vanilla Bean Buttercream. It's got a little bit of fragrance, but not enough to keep scenting my purse. So that guy's gone. What else do we have here? Our Blackcurrant Bubbly. Now, I did put my stash, my inventory into Square. I've had a couple questions about some of my retired bars from my local friends being like, oh, hey, do you have this? And I'm like, I don't know. And I have them in buckets and I'm tired of digging through the buckets. So I took a day. And I do events too. So, right, like I took a day and I inventoried everything that I have bar wise, not everything wise, that not a thing. So bar wise, so I could do a quick check, right? And look things up. I've noticed that I'm not reaching for Blackcurrant Bubbly as much as I once was. But you guys, I still can't like bring myself to take it out of club. I can't because what if it doesn't come back? I would be heartbroken. Like I can't never ever have Blackcurrant Bubbly ever again. It's a screwball from the ice cream truck. So I'm either A, gonna have to start melting, like make it a thing to put it through the whole house. That'll knock out 2 bars in here, 2 bars through this space. I could dwindle my stash in 2 days if I just put the same scents in these 2 rooms. So, by the sea. It is fresh, it's clean, it's a powerhouse. I think I did that, I don't know which day I did it. I don't know, I was just feeling it. It is a good one. Like, I think this is one that gets forgotten about an awful lot in terms of fresh and clean because it does have that kind of aquatic note to it. But I like the aquatic note. I like aquatic more than I like cotton. So, that's a good one for me. I don't think I did this one. I think, yeah, my mom did this one. I'm like, I don't recall melting this at all. Why is it in my basket? So this is one my mom picked out because it's floral. Wild, barefoot, and free. This came in a bar bundle from a flash sale. Apparently it was something that she liked because I know that it's green and floral and all the things that I don't like, and she does. So, what else do we have here? Sticky cinnamon bun. Haley. Haley hands down. So she, oh my God, this is so bad. I'm sorry. She picked bars while I was gone because my mom was sending me some pictures. We know it's a nostril burner. Like, I don't even get, that cinnamon is so freaking aggressive in this that, like, I don't even get any of the bakery. Like, I like cinnamon rolls, right? Like, they're delicious. They smell good. This smells like cinnamon on crack. Ew. Not my jam. I did do a bar of Sand Swept. This also came in some sort of flash sale bundle I got. And I hoarded it. Like, you can tell, like, it was in my no touchy box because it does not have a sticker on it. Things that I can get again or I have again, like, I'll put a sticker on it. That way, if it does end up going home with somebody, my details are on there. But I have a stash of, they don't need a sticker because they're not going anywhere public. Nobody's touching them. Why they had to take Sand Swept away, I don't know. I didn't see that one coming, you guys. Like, seriously, no scent is safe. Which one is a stage? Shoreline Drive? It's similar. It's not as driftwoody as this, though. And the lack of the driftwood in it, like, I think Shoreline Drive is more aquatic and less driftwood, but I love driftwood. I love driftwood and all the things. If it gets voted back, no scent is safe. No scent is safe. They're mean and they take away some of my favorite things. And just when I thought like I had everything secured, everything figured out, I got tricked. There's the case for Vanilla Bean Buttercream Travel Twist because I replaced the one I took out of my purse. I love Vanilla Bean Buttercream in my purse. I just do. Did do a bar of My Hero and My Master. Again, I like the masculine woody scents in there. Oh, like, it's a thing, right? Like, I need my bedroom to feel cozy and safe and comforting, and My Hero does it. My Hero it's a cozy and comforting scent for me. So I still can't believe they took that away too. Like, White Amber Antique is great, but not as good as My Hero. Finished out a bottle of Squeeze the Day dish soap. This was in a borrow bag for me. There was not a lot in there, thank goodness, because I'm not a Squeeze the Day fan. I don't love lemon. I don't love lemon. It reminds me way too much of Pledge and Pine Sol, and I don't love lemon. I'm sorry. Lemon sorbet is the only lemon that I can get behind. It just is. We've got a bar of Cotton Candy Cookie. Kids Room, of course. Cotton Candy Cookie was in my club for quite a while. And it's not even like I got a stockpile. You can tell Haley's the one who took the, like, when you start seeing all the wax here, like, she sometimes, like, she doesn't understand, okay, you're going to hold it over your hand and pop here. So she, like, I don't know, she does some funky stuff with the bar when she's getting it out. But, you know, she's getting to this more independent part where she really sometimes wants to do more things on her own. It's usually the things that, like, Mom can do, and it doesn't bother me to do them. But, like, since I've gotten home, she's like, I'm not brushing my teeth. You're brushing my teeth. I'm like, I am. No, you're going to brush your teeth. No, I want you to do it. I'm like, no. But when it comes to changing wax, and I'm like, you know, just doing my thing, she's like, no, give me the bar. I want to do it. I'm like, and she's fighting me to clean the litter box. She wants to learn how to clean the litter box, but not be responsible for brushing her own teeth. I'm like, no, this is not how this works. So we're working on getting back on track, but she is testing every boundary that she can. But she did put Cotton Candy Cookie in her room. I did end up letting this one go. I let it go. It was a hard decision. I can't keep all the things, is what I'm going to tell myself, but we're going to see how bad it gets with Bring Back My Bar. I already know there's a few. Cashmere Pear is going back in my club. I took it out because I was having that situation like I am right now with Blackcurrant Bubbly where I wasn't reaching for it. And I was like, I've got plenty. No, you don't. No, I don't. Because I've been out for a long time and craving it hardcore, and I will never make that gosh darn mistake again. Okay, again, came from flash sale bar bundle. I've been trying to like use some other things up. I'm just trying to like reach for different things, new things. So I did spun sugar and vanilla. It was from that Mix It Wash Club. It really just reminds me of sugar, right? Like it's a really good bar. I enjoyed it while I had it. I don't feel crushed or heartbroken that I can't get it again. It just reminds me of sugar with a little more, it's almost better than sugar. It's got a smooth, like the vanilla in this gives it a really smooth feeling. It was good. Let's see, chamomile petals. No. This, no, I'm sorry. Me and 95% of the florals are not friends. It was just, it's floral, but it gives me a medicinal feel. I'm sorry. Like chamomile is very medicinal to me. Nuh-uh. Not this girl. Shocker. Pink Sugarberry Mint. Now that club, again, not leaving. My club is going to be crazy, you guys. I say I can't keep all the things, but every club bar I pull out, I'm like, I'm not getting rid of that. I'm not getting rid of that. Like, no, I need that in my life. So, Pink Sugarberry Mint. Coastal Sunset. I did do a bar Coastal Sunset. So, again, driftwood, coconut, extra heavy on the driftwood. Mwah, perfection. I did a bar of Jumping Jelly Bean. I think this one dates actually back to freaking Easter, right? Like that's how long I have, yeah, Easter, sugared strawberry, Jumping Jelly Bean. So, Jumping Jelly Bean in the kitchen. It's so sweet. It is so sweet. Like this is a bar, that you really have to 100% be in the mood for. But it's one of the few bars that has pear in it that is done right. Okay. It's like a pear lollipop is the best thing that I could think to describe it. Like it's candied pear, 100%, hands down. That sweetness will tear right through you. But God, the pear in this is perfect. So again, I'm very much looking forward to getting pear back. Sugared strawberry. Oh, my love. Yep, sugared strawberry. It's candied strawberry. I don't like authentic strawberry, which sounds completely crazy because I'm like, oh, the pear in that's fantastic. This, strawberry is one of those things that I really don't. I don't need it to be authentically strawberry. I don't. We have another bar of vanilla bean buttercream. Why do I feel like I mixed that with something? I probably did. But still good. We've got 2 bars of Moana, the Spirit of Motunui. Again, club. It's not. I found this on the web. Oh, shush. It's not going anywhere. It's not going. I messed up the first time on this and didn't put it in my club. And can't come out. It can't. This is fruity. It is tropical. It is creamy. It is, so good. Now, that is only in my quarterly club. So I get 2 bars in my quarterly club. So that's 8 bars of that a year. So when I do get it, I use both bars. And I had skipped my quarterly club. I skip it near when we were approaching Star Wars. right? Because you can get the one skip a year. I save it for when I know Star Wars is up and coming. I will skip my quarterly club so that I can invest the dollars that I would have put in my quarterly club into whatever Star Wars goodies we have coming our way. So that, my friends, skip the quarterly club, got 3 Ewoks. It was a fair trade, right? Like, so 6 bars of Moana this year instead of 8 over, so I could have 3 Ewoks. just saying, like, you knew he was going to pop back up again, right? Okay. The last 2 bars in here are pink cotton. I did do this through the whole house. You can see, like, I probably got in club, was snipping them, thinking like, oh, I'll throw my stickers on it. I'm like, no, I really craving pink cotton today, and just put it through the 2 rooms. So gotta love you some pink cotton. Again, Scentsy, you did us dirty. Why would you take it away? And then I was trying to use some of my testers for the first time, right? Like, I tend to actually give my testers away. I don't keep them, but Pineapple Pucker is a discontinued scent. Okay. It was a discontinued scent. I do have a bag of discontinued scents, from, you know, cleaning up my tester sets and all of that stuff. But if it is a returning scent, what I started doing is using these as samples to send out in either like P.O. Box parties, as Lisa Roberry calls them. I like the name of that. I was just calling them box parties, but P.O. Box parties kind of sounds fun. You know, so I was using those for box parties. And then in addition to that, when I did my catalog packs this season, I had people tell me what they wanted, right? Like, one of my big goals for the beginning of the season was to revamp some things and make it a more customized experience, right? Like, I wanted to be able to give my clients the information that they wanted and not inundate them with information that they don't need, right? Like, so we always have something new coming out. We always have a new limited time offer. And like, say for instance, like, if they don't give a hoot about Star Wars, first of all, we're probably not really good friends. Sorry. No, I know we are. Like, we don't have to have the same addiction. It was a joke. But, you know, if they're not really like super crazy about Star Wars, like, I don't want to send them stuff about Star Wars, right? Like, if it's not of an interest to them. I have a dry throat today. If it's not of interest to them, why would I continue to send them information? So at the beginning of the season, I sent out a survey to all of my customers, asking them to help me use, you know, be the best that I can be consultant-wise for them. So I gave them the option about whether or not they wanted a full catalog, digital catalog, or just a product sheet. Anybody who selected the full catalog package, you know, I offered obviously samples to warm, right? Get it in your house, check it out. I will make sure. I probably should have got water or something. I know what's my problem. I didn't get my nighttime coffee tonight. Shame on me. So I didn't have like my warming, calming, whatever. So whatever. So I took some of my old testers because, you know, you accumulate quite a few duplicates every time you get a new set, for the new catalog season, right? But I have a bag of ones, like, they're not coming back. I'm not using them as samples. So I did Pineapple Pucker. I did four testers of Pineapple Pucker because I was putting them in my kitchen, and I've got the 4 full-size warmers in my kitchen. Because everybody needs 4 full-size warmers in one room. It's good. It's good. I do like Pineapple Pucker. I don't know if it's because the testers are older that it didn't perform quite as great as I wanted it to, or because it smells great in here, or if it's just like, I don't know. I don't have a reason. It was not as strong as the bar, for sure. The stuff out of the testers was not as strong as the bar. So that's all right. I still have more of those. All right. And lastly, I have finally finished 2 oils, okay? I use our oils frequently, like on the daily, just about. I will say that sometimes I tend to forget to fill some of the downstairs one, but my bedtime, the one by my bed, I'm really good about, you know, filling it at night. It's part of my, like my nightly routine, you know, brush my teeth, fill my diffuser, those kind of things. And I did finish 2 oils upstairs in my bedroom. So this by far, vetiver and sandalwood is, it is my go-to bedtime oil. It is my go-to bedtime oil. I do have my oils split. Okay. So like in my kitchen, I have my bakery oils. In here, I have my, I want to say like my universal oils, right? Like the things that I feel meld well with whatever wax I'm using. And then in my bedroom, or in my, like my upstairs for my bedroom one, I have the scents that I find comforting to fall asleep to. So, and vetiver and sandalwood it's one of those oils. Like I've probably gone through 3 bottles of vetiver and sandalwood compared to any of the other oils, but it's really freaking good. It's really good. It is the number 1 oil that I reach for over and over and over again. So when it discontinued from this catalog, you know me, I stocked up, and in today's flash sale, I was keeping my eyes out for it, because if it had popped up in clearance at all today, I'd have bought 10 bottles. Hands down. 10 bottles. They can't beat it. Oh, it's so good. So I'm hoping, because I haven't, since I haven't seen it come up in clearance, I haven't seen it come up in this flash sale, I'm hoping it will come back in the fall. So I love that oil. The other one that I went through came when we were doing that diffuser special, where if you bought any diffuser, if you got any diffuser at all, you got a 15 milliliter bottle of eucalyptus and the 15 milliliter bottle of lavender. And then you got 10 mystery oils in the 5 milliliter bottle. So this one is Rest. It is lavender, orange flower, mandarin fruit, and elemi gum. I don't know what that is. Does vetiver and sandalwood have scent notes on this? I don't think so. No, it doesn't. So I think that these smaller bottles, now some of them did come from special collections, right? Like summer oils, I got a few of those, the holiday oil, the harvest oils, those. But I think that these were oils that were in our consultant kits that we no longer have. Okay. As consultants, you know, like same way that we buy the testers for the wax. When I first started, you were able to get a tester set of the fragrance oils as well. That was not offered for the first time this catalog season. So I think part of the reason that they ran this special is maybe there were not enough consultants actually getting this kit to be able to share all of our fragrance oils with people when we're doing a social or doing a party, or, you know, having people over, doing an open house, like networking, right? I was sad. I was sad that kit was not there. So I think that that's where these came from. And that's probably why there's scent notes on this bottle, because there's not scent notes on a lot of the 5 milliliter, like any of the 5 milliliter bottles that come in the special sets. So I'm thinking that this was probably done just a little bit differently, because it was intended to use in parties, right? Like some people don't want to say, oh, you know, party, right? Like they don't like the word party. I love the word party. So like I don't like having to say, oh, a scent social or whatever, right? Like it's just like, it sounds like too much work, because y'all know what it is anyways, right? Like parties are fun. Hanging out with people is fun. You know, it's fun, right? This business is fun. This community is fun. You guys are fun. I don't see why we have to take the funnest word of them all out of our vocabulary, but that's just me. So rest, it is primarily just herbal lavender. I like lavender. It did have a different depth to it though. I almost kind of feel like there's maybe I almost feel like there's a coolness to this. And maybe that's the orange flower. I have found that with the orange flower, because we have that scent note and a few other things, some wax bars and stuff. Actually, I think orange flower is in this upcoming, is it tangerine and sugarcane? Maybe. Something that we've got has orange flower in it. And it's recent, but I can't think of what it is for sure off the top of my head. This one is really good though. Really good. Still not as fantastic as this, but okay, sorry, we're not even talking about that. Like I'm like, woo, coconut tangent over here. But yeah, there's orange flower in it. There's a coolness to this. So I really enjoyed this. If I could have gotten this in a bigger bottle, this would have been a repurchase of mine. But I can't, which is why I buy all of the dang mystery things that we come out with, right? Because there are cool goodies. Anytime Scentsy releases some sort of mystery something, like I need into that. I need into that because you're going to see things like the rest oil pop up, things that you can't get anymore, things that you didn't even, like, you would never even fathom they had stockpiled in a warehouse somewhere or whatever, right? Like, really good. That's how I got the coffee oil. I use that sparingly. A friend of mine on here was kind enough, Amy, thank you, to send me an extra coffee oil that she got in hers, right? So just a fabulous gift, but I do use my coffee oil sparingly because I don't want to run out of that one. So that is everything, probably for 6 weeks, maybe more, I don't know, that I have been through. And now me and my new bestie over here, you guys, I cannot get over him. I love him so much. He's coming to bed with me tonight. We can restart the basket all over again with some new fun things. So that is it for me this evening, you guys, and I will catch you all later. Bye-bye.